Guys, what's up? Zach Evanesh, undergroundstrengthcoach.com. ZachEvanesh.com. Link in every bio. All right, I just finally, first time, trained at the Pearl Street Gym in New Jersey. And I've been seeing photos of this place for a long time. It's basically an old school gym. So let's hope my navigation gets me back the right way. I dropped off my daughter at her tennis training, and I said, man, I gotta train. I gotta make it happen. So the only thing was, I miss the music of Diamond Gym. Music that's just pumping and just loud. There should be no commercials at a gym. You should never have the radio. Get the iPod going, get Spotify or whatever it is that you need. That's what you got to get going. So what was cool was, I'm training. My squats went well. I did not get the 5 reps on my 420 hook grip deadlift. So this bar was like a tad thicker than the bars I have at my gym. Not that that's an excuse, but I felt more like my hook grip failed me than my back failed me. Then I went down to 365. I got my 7 reps. And then the coach kicked in. These 3 guys came in to squat. Sorry guys, don't know where I'm going. And one guy's like, you know, kind of running the group there, younger guys. And he says, hey man, you know, get all the way down. He says to his buddy, and my coaching eye is always turned on. So what do I see? He's squatting. I watch his right foot caving in, his right ankle collapsing a little bit. And I knew, like, this guy had a jacked up ankle. So the coach in me couldn't stop. So I said, hey bro, why don't you just do 10 bodyweight squats, but pause in the bottom? He's like, oh man, this feels really awkward. I said, I know, but you got to just get your hips for the feel. You got to get your hips feeling it out. You got to get your legs into the position. I said, your right ankle's collapsing. They had no clue. I go, push your butt back, drive your knees out. He's like, is that good to drive my knees out? So I'm like, oh shit, here we go. And then I shouted, don't question the Godfather. Just kidding. I did not say that. I said, absolutely, bro. I go, right now, the reason why I'm telling you that is your knees are caving in. So I said, when you do these squats, the bodyweight stuff, pause in the bottom, drive your knees out, push your butt back. So he does it. He's feeling good. His other buddy looks great. Not great, looks very good. His buddy's squatting ass to grass, narrow stance, and his buddy's telling this guy with the jacked up ankle, he goes, squat narrow. And I'm like, I go, bro, just squat the way you did the first set, and you're good that way. I go, your ankle's collapsing. Did you injure your ankle ever? He goes, yeah, man, I broke this ankle twice. And look, I'm not saying I'm the master, but I'm the master. And that's, guys, also a big reason why when I do my online coaching, I always want them to send me video of the bodyweight squat, the air squat. I just call it bodyweight squat. And I want to see it from the front and an angle, because that's where I could see your feet. I need to see what the feet and ankles are doing. It tells me what we're going to be doing with mobility. It tells me what we're going to be doing with weight choices. It tells me how far we could push. So his buddies were squatting at 1 rack. I said, dude, when I'm done deadlifting, put your bar up here, put on 95 pounds, and do 5 sets of 5. And his buddies were like, we're doing 10s. The kid goes, is it good to do 5 by 5? I go, listen, it's old school. And then I heard John Wellborn's echo. Old school. John Wellborn's echo. John Wellborn Ghost came into Pearl Street Gym. So I said, yeah, do that 95. And then I put the weight on for him and I clamped it up. And I said to myself, holy shit, I'm not even at my gym and I'm clamping this kid's weights up. I don't even know these guys. He does 95 pounds. I said, do 1 more set with that. We'll add 5 pounds to that. I go, you might stay there for 3 sets of 5. I go, next week, you want to work to 105, then 115. I go, by the summertime, you'll be at 185, 225. So there it is, guys. I wanted to say, dude, don't you watch the Iron Roots podcast where I spoke about 5 by 5? But to be young again, I mean, I never understood what the Ultimate Warrior was saying to me. But whenever him and I would speak on the phone, or if I did, you know, I did 2 interviews with him that are inside undergroundstrengthcoach.com, and I have the recording from the Underground Strength Conference. It's all inside my undergroundstrengthcoach.com website. And Warrior Man always said he would give a handful of his years to go back and feel that power from when he was young. And, you know, when him and I were friends, I was probably 36, 37, 43, so I may have been 35, 36 actually. And I'm going to tell you guys, I was extremely strong, no injuries, and I was feeling very good. It was when I was helping Mark Devine with the 20X challenge, so I was doing heavy lifting, basic, you know, underground strength gym style workouts, and then I would do a lot of calisthenic and kettlebell circuits. And, you know, the Warrior was, when he passed away, I think he was 53. But I remember him seeing me doing, like, rope climbs and pull-ups and stuff. And he's like, how do you do that stuff? I said, oh, man, I've been doing pull-ups since I was 13. By the way, guys, I just got the band bell. Which bar did I get? Flex bar. At my gym, I'm going to be testing it out. I'll let you guys know what I think about it. It's the bar that you could load the plates on the side. Angel, I just trained at Pearl Street Gym in Long Branch. You would have loved it, except for the music. And I tell you, I feel at home in these gyms where there's people doing work. There was, I think, like a group of, they were probably Brazilian because they were speaking Portuguese. And they were like the trainers there. And they were just working people hard. You know, like I said, the only thing I really wanted was the loud pumping music. I'm going to get myself some sort of headset that's like, how do you say, wireless, so I could train and crush some music. What road am I turning on here? Whale Pond. So that's it, guys. Coaches, the coach's eye never shuts off. That's the art of coaching. That's the passion I have for training, and that's the eye, the understanding I have. His buddies were not really in the mood to listen, which is fine. They were going to do their sets of 10. This kid, his ankle was jacked. He didn't have the good movement patterns. He should not do sets of 10. 5 by 5. I said, bro, if you do 10s, you know, reps 7, 8, 9, and 10, not going to look so hot. I go, stick to 5s, man. It's a tried and true method for getting strong and putting on size. I was dying to just show him a photo of Reg Park and say, bro, download the Play Pro app. Come on, man. So it was great. And I tell you what, look how happy I am because I trained. And I want to put this out there, man. A lot of you have heard me speak about my battles with depression in my younger years. Even nowadays, there are times where I could get down. But the best medicine, guys, is iron therapy. It's iron therapy, okay? You got to lift weights. You got to do physical things that make you feel good. And I am 100 times happier than I was yesterday because I just finished a workout. So after my squats and deadlifts, I did some circuit work. So I did tricep pushdowns. I did machine shrugs on a flex machine, if you ever heard of that company. That was an old school company. I can't remember who bought them out, but their equipment was great. In fact, when I was a high school kid cutting school, recording American Muscle Magazine, and I think the show was called Flex, it was Sean Ray and Boyer Co. doing all the stuff. They were using Flex equipment. Lee Haney workout, those shows were great. Guys, that's what I grew. Who remembers the Lee Haney workout? Direct message me if you remember that. Direct message me if you cut school to record American Muscle Magazine. And what's so interesting is Dodd Romero, him and I are connected now through Instagram. He is a celebrity trainer. He trains J-Lo, A-Rod, trains Big Show. And where are we? Park Ave. Here we go. And we're connected now on Instagram. The first time I found out about Dodd Romero, I was a freshman in high school, and American Muscle Magazine was following him as he was a bodybuilder. in the early 90s. And then my senior year, I had a physics class, and I remember I brought in a VHS tape with Dodd Romero. That guy just turned on red. We don't turn on red. Crazy kids running around these days. And his house got hit by the hurricane down there. And I remember I brought in the VHS tape to physics class to show what the forces of nature, physics, how the wind overcomes the strength of the trees that are rooted in the ground. And it's cool to be connected to Dodd Romero now through Instagram. I actually got him to purchase Matt Wenning's belt squat. And Matt Wenning has still not paid me an affiliate. Just kidding. It's a joke, guys. I'm not an affiliate. I always share what I love. And I love that belt squat. So, that being said, guys, man, I had a great workout. The circuit was tricep push downs. Then I did the shrugs. Then it was a military press. But because I have a brain and my left shoulder's jacked, I angled down, went elbows in, thumbless, and I pressed up and forwards at about like a 30-degree angle. Oh, you know, I guess if this is 180, we're saying 150, whatever. 30-degree angle forward, similar to a landmine press. Did that for a couple rounds. Then the next thing I did was, what was the next circuit? Lat pull downs with a close grip. I did a tricep extension machine overhead, very, very similar to what Matt Wenning makes. And what's interesting is my left elbow was not clicking. I did not hear the Rice Krispies in my elbow. And then, the heck did I hit that? Lat pull down, tricep. Then I did different kind of shoulder work. I did the side to the front, to the side raise, some rear delts. Did that for a few rounds, and then I finished with some face pulls and a drop set of various dumbbell curls. So anyway, guys, I crushed it. I wanted to give you insight as to, if you're a strength coach, listen to what I just spoke about with the coach's eye. Listen to Coach Pritch, come and use the belt squat, brother. Listen to what I have said about, you know, these guys are squatting, and I'm watching one kid warm up and his technique looks poor. I immediately go to the ankles and the feet. That's where I started looking. Whereas his buddy's like, hey, sit on your heels. If you sit on your heels, you're going to fall back. Then his other buddy's like, you got to go all the way down. He could not even go all the way down. If you went all the way down, his back would hunch over. He'd look like a Ninja Turtle squatting. You know, certain people can't do it. I said, bro, you may not be able to squat all the way down for these first few weeks, but I want you to do those pause body weight squats, and I want you to do 5x5 and go linear progression. Guys, I don't know what else to tell you besides the fact that I'm awesome. And that's it. You know, again, that's why when I'm assessing people, I want to see squats, body weight. I want to see push-ups. I'm able to see what their upper back does. I'm able to see what their trunk, or as you nerds like to say, the core. I get to see where it is weak. What is the missing link? What is the weak area that is, you know, diminishing their ability to hold technique? You could tell everybody, you could tell people what to do. It's not that they're not listening. It's that they're too weak. And listen, I didn't say they're weak. You guys said they're weak. Those of you guys that are hard chargers, I've got my VIP coaching program. If you're interested, I'm going to put the link in my bio so you guys could see what's involved. It's premium price, so that's some serious stuff for the hard chargers. Ultimate Warrior motivation videos get me pumped. Absolutely, my friend. Go inside undergroundstrengthcoach.com, type in Ultimate Warrior, listen to the 3 audio interviews that I've done with him. Very rare. Much respect, guys. Undergroundstrengthcoach.com. Don't be weak. Be strong. I ain't got time to be weak. You guys said I'm awesome. I never said it. And you guys said that people are weak. I never said that stuff.